Okay, so last we left off, you guys found your way to. I can't even remember anybody's names. That's bad. You made your way to the Burgomaster's house, met what's her face, because I don't take notes like a filthy casual. Her name starts with an I. Irina. You made your way to the Burgomaster's house, found Irina, buried Ismark's father, who is the Burgomaster. Then made your way, and in doing so, made your way to the church. Had an encounter with a vampire that was underneath the church itself. Um, Strahd just decided he wanted to show up because he can see people through vampires and stuff or something similar. And so he showed up, gave y'all a hard time, then walked away and walked off with a church dude under his thrall. So we left off. We're just heading out of Barovia to head towards Valaki.
Steven, piss somebody off.
Okay.
Yeah, we were at the shop.
You make your way about 3/4 of a mile outside of town, and you find yourself at a bridge that crosses the river of Ivalis, a 50-foot wide river that cuts through most of Barovia, and there is a rope bridge that reaches the entirety of it across. Is there anything you want to do here? The bridge looks fairly creaky, so you're not sure if it can support all of y'all's weight at once.
I say let Randy go across.
Uh,
He seems to be the lightest of the squad.
okay. Quiver, make a perception check.
0.
This sent the man to his death, bro.
19. There are some boards that are certainly loose from where you can see, like, some boards on this rope bridge have been broken, some don't seem to be very well held.
Chill.
So this bridge looks like it's been here a while and has been used a bit, but okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me. Should be fine for you since you're a rogue.
Yeah, you rogue.
And then we play some music to wait on 18. Okay, yeah, you make your way across just fine. It doesn't seem to have too much trouble with your weight, considering that you're not a large creature race. So, do the rest of you follow suit one by one?
I'll wait till last. I feel like I'm the heaviest.
Pretty light on my feet.
Okay. I'll
Stumble.
I should be light on my feet. I'll make the cross.
Okay, everybody slowly makes their way across. If you guys would tell me the order in which you cross.
Oh, Karuma's about to roll. Okay, what are we? Acrobatics.
Well, just wait. So Quiver,
Arena go,
Quiv,
right?
what?
We have Arena with us still, right?
Yes, you have Irina and Ismark with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to dip on his.
Me and Kurama probably need to sandwich Irina and Bismarck.
We'll just carry her.
No, the weight, the body weight.
Yeah.
My dexterity is ass, so I'm not carrying nobody. I'm going by myself.
Okay, so who's going after Quiver?
I'll go.
Okay, you make it across just fine. Who's next?
Me,
I'll go
Karuma.
Okay,
Oh, never mind.
make a dexterity check for me, Kurama.
Uh-oh.
All right, roll the d20, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Dexterity. And it's that number on the left side, right? Or is it the?
It's
Or is it
literally
the
your
scales?
dexterity, like -1 +3, whatever.
Okay, I see it. I got a 11 plus 2, so 13.
A 13.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you start to make your way across the bridge, and you are slowly, carefully walking, and then you put too much weight down on your next foot, and you feel that this plank is rotted, and your foot immediately goes through. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Kurama!
Roll,
Kill
bitch.
her.
Ah! Can I roll again?
Nope, it's a straight roll. No
I got a
advantage.
4.
Oh no. Your
Am I dead?
your your foot falls through, and as your weight carries you, you take out another 2 boards that are on either side of it as you fall, trying to grasp for some sort of support, knocking those 2 boards out of the way, and then plummeting 20 feet into the water below. Um, so you are going to take some damage from that.
You said I can make it across. I'm pretty light on my feet.
You take 10 points of damage as you plummet into the
Oh.
rocky waters below. You're still able to stay upright and not be drowning, and you can swim the rest of the way across, but you are fairly waterlogged at this point.
How far? How long is the bridge? Like how far is between the two places?
It's a 50-foot wide river.
Could I throw Steven across?
I don't think you're strong enough to do that. Like you're strong, but I don't think you could throw a 100-pound individual 50 feet.
I weigh 140 actually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was lowballing it to prove a point.
Plus my carrying weight, which is another 120.
Yeah, so I don't think you can chuck
Okay,
that much. 250. Um,
Oh.
okay, who's next?
I crossed already, right?
No, you didn't say that you crossed.
Oh, I would like to.
Okay, you make your way across just fine.
Sweet.
Who's next?
Wait, why didn't she? What?
Because I'm tiny.
She's a dwarf.
She's a halfling, not a dwarf.
Where's some big
I'm
ass?
a
Big ass
monk.
lizards trying to walk?
But
across?
I'm a monk. Monks are agile as fuck.
She's a hobbit. Where's some damn lizard men trying to walk across this shit?
Okay, has everybody crossed?
I think so.
Okay.
Rocket and Spike need to go, I think.
No.
I don't think Syke has made it across yet. Has he?
I'm not.
No.
Okay.
There's rocking them.
Okay.
Steven can go first, and then I'll go.
Okay. I guess then Ismark and Irina will go after y'all? Or do you want to let them go first?
Go, let them go first. I'm gonna go last.
Okay. They both make their way across. Ismark stumbles once and catches himself before plummeting, but makes his way the rest of the way across. You do the same, Rocketen. Syke, I need you to just roll a d20 for me.
I'm gonna buy every single one of you guys video cameras so we can be face to face.
3.
A 3? Ooh, okay. You get to the point where there are 3 boards knocked out, and you have to try and shimmy your way across the ropes, and as you're making your way across, your foot slips a little bit on this rotten wood, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. Let me look at my dex. So you just roll a 20. D20
Yep.
plus whatever your modifier is. Okay.
Yep. Saving throw modifier too, in case that's different for you. I'm not sure if it is or not.
Oh, mine is different. I had a +4 saving throw. I didn't add on to that. I'm sad as hell.
I'm trying to look for where my saving throw is.
It's too late now.
Should be on the left. I don't think that would have helped you.
I did. No.
No, it wouldn't, because it would have just been an 8 at that point.
Yeah.
I have 14 total.
14. Yeah, with Was it Kurama that fell through? Kurama fell through and made that DC a little bit higher than it was originally. So you immediately try to grab onto whatever you can, and you realize there's no boards there to grab onto. There's only a rope.
Nice.
So you grab the rope, and it like rope burns against your hand as you try and grab it in both places. You fall. You take 2 points of fire damage from the rope burns.
I don't even have skin.
You can still get friction burns, man. You still have scales.
Oh my god! All right.
And especially on your hands, like your hands, bro, they don't have skills.
And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall the rest of the way down to the ground.
Hey, at least I'm not alone.
How's the water lizard freak?
All right, you're on my list.
You would not be racist. You literally work with the lizard.
Yeah, I swear you cannot be racist. You work with me. I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon boy.
Well, lizards are lower than dragons. But
Oh my
That is true.
Wow, okay. just
is
gonna
true.
straight up.
Lizard lives matter.
Okay, you eventually make your way back up to the rest of the party, and you head further down onto this trail. You're walking for roughly about another 2 miles when you arrive at the River Ivlis crossroads. An old wooden gallows creaks in the chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a sign opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Terpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Vallaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope from the gallows. A low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog. Hanging on the gallows, you see a greenish body.
That's gross. Let's go southeast to Valak.
I agree. Vallaki.
I'm gonna ask, what's his name? Ismark, what the Sayer pool is.
I hate how Steven just talking lower now. I have to turn him up.
The circles are a campsite that a group of Vishani, or hold on, let me make sure I get the name right so that I don't get yelled at. The Vistani. There's a campsite of Vistani that camps near the Terpels, and they tend to live in much reverie. It eventually comes up to where the road does, or where the road to Vallaki and Ravenloft go. It's actually a little bit faster if you take that road, but possibly a little bit more dangerous, and of course we'll have to pass through the campsite.
Well,
I'm all for shortcuts. Let's go that way.
yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Where am I in this? Where is me
We're
inside?
together.
Oh, okay.
No, we climb back up.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure. All right.
Okay, so you'll move on, heading into the woods towards the Serpools.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as you pass by the gallows, you smell the rank smell of a rotting corpse. And you pass on. Because, yeah, there's still that body hanging on the gallows. But, yeah, you make your way up towards the Serpools. And we're making good progress now. We're not, like, spending 20 minutes on one thing. So, nice. Okay, so you arrive at the Serpool encampment. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mists and branches suddenly give way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of the accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond the encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge. What do you do? Yeah.
Can you repeat the last part?
There's a footpath that heads further into the woods along this trail that you were basically following.
Okay, I was wondering what you were saying.
You said there's 8 horses?
Yes.
Eight
That's
horses.
enough for all of us.
These horses might cut our travel time in half. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, do we have any gold to barter the horses?
Who said anything about bartering?
Who said anything that they're owned? They're free.
They are unbridled.
I said we just take them.
I say we just take them.
Quiet Quiver, what do you think? Let's get ourselves some horses.
It took him. I was literally watching him type that, and it took him like a whole minute.
Bro,
to type.
he was
Can
careful
I
considering his
make a perception check to survey the area around those horses? They're
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I got
What is
a
wrong?
15 with my mod.
From that you could tell that there's a campfire in the middle of this little encampment, and which most of where you hear the singing and music being emanating from, and it would appear that these horses are in direct view of these people. Even though these horses aren't bridled, they look like they have a few pouches on atop them, as though they are.
It's obviously
Okay.
these Pakistanis horses.
So maybe just taking them for our own isn't the best idea. Maybe we chat up the locals and see if they'll part with them.
That's what I was saying. We could maybe broker a deal with them.
Okay.
All right. Which one of us is diplomatic to begin talks with them?
I walk forward and go ahead and start making my way toward these people.
Oh,
I
no.
do not.
Wait a second, Saik. Are you sure you're the man for the job?
Why wouldn't I be?
Because you're a big lizard man, and you may scare these guys.
I just huff and walk
Are
away.
the people that we see not lizards?
No, they are all human. Every single
Okay.
person that you have seen has been a human, except for the body that was hanging on the gallows.
Maybe we should send Ramza because he's the. Wait, what?
Maybe they hang lizards around these parts.
I would like to see them try.
Maybe we should send Ramza. Because Ren's a dwarf.
Yeah, let's
Rocketin looks like a no one likes
Yeah.
seeing a
Rocket is not approachable, whether he's a human
no,
or
he's
not.
not. Quiet
All
Quiver
right.
is too quiet.
We need to go mass.
Quiver can't speak. so-
I'll go, but I'll take Ren and Quiver with me to back me up.
I mean,
Okay.
you got this beautiful purple.
That is a bold ally pick. One of them knocked you the hell out, and the other one.
They're not lizard dragon men, so I'll take my chances.
Okay.
Okay, so who's walking up to this?
Ramza, Ren, and Quiet Quiver.
Okay, the three of you make your way up to this campsite, and you're greeted with a dark-skinned individual with almost like a Arabian dress to them. They have swords strapped to their sides, various different builds, and all of them are drinking something. You can't really tell from where you are what it is. Well, who might you be? I haven't seen you guys around here.
Greetings, fellows. I am Ramza, in the employ of Lady Irina's bodyguard. I saw me and my compatriots saw your horses over there, and we're wondering if we could broker some kind of deal to borrow them for a little while.
To borrow them? Not to buy them, to borrow them.
Well, if it makes no difference.
Well, it would cost a lot more to just straight buy them, but I don't know if there's any sort of security that you could provide to just borrow them.
We can leave the doctor.
We have this, and I scoot forward, quiet quiver.
How many? How many?
You, your slave.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, something like that.
How much? How much coins?
Each horse will run you about 17 or 75 gold pieces.
Mm, I'm trying to see. How
Buy
many.
or to borrow?
Wait, 75 gold pieces each?
Yes, 75 gold pieces
Oh,
apiece.
To borrow or buy?
To
I
borrow.
say to,
About
I say
twice
to
that much to
Quiver.
buy.
Oof. Well, me and Kurama have the coin, but I don't know about your party.
I did have some. I don't. Oh, I can't. I can't afford that.
Ah.
I could sell some services.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm just
She,
kidding.
she doesn't mean
I
those kind of
do beg
services.
your
Is there any
pardon.
Character, bro.
I cup my hand over Ren's mouth as I try to talk this person down from whatever he may be thinking. Is there
Okay.
any kind of monster that needs slaying in the area, or any kind of menial labor you need done?
We're actually only camping out here for a short period of time. We tend to run business through here to try and sell goods between Valaki and Barovia and the outer settlements.
Well, damn. I will have to communicate with my party whether we go forward with this or not. But I'll
How
get back.
many? How many people are before us? Sorry, how many people are we arguing with?
There are about 6 people sitting around this campfire, and more throughout the rest of this campsite that you have seen just like walking around.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
might I ask, what brings you
Wait,
through
wait,
these
wait,
parts?
wait. I have charm person.
Okay,
Can
Ren.
I do that?
Okay,
Do it.
Seduces us.
you can most certainly try.
Is it a male character we're talking to?
So how
It's
do I do that?
2021, bro. Don't matter.
I roll a saving. Tell me what type of saving throw and what the save DC is on it, and I'll roll accordingly.
How do I know?
Look,
Okay.
Like the mod skill in it?
Okay.
Like for
Wisdom.
persuasion, it'd be
Okay.
charm.
Wisdom 12. WIS 12 is for the save.
okay. Yeah, I rolled a 9 plus 3, which is like big yikes. So yeah, he notices that you're trying to cast some sort of spell on him, and he looks concerned. And
Wow.
the spell doesn't connect.
Nice.
I do beg your pardon. I would rather you not try to do whatever it is you're doing.
Oh
I
gosh, I'm sorry.
apologize. It is a
Stay
jet
up for
where she's
all the
from.
time. It's just my ticks. Don't worry about it.
Yes, she didn't mean it at all. I glare at Ren.
Waiting in the woods, I look at Rocket and then shake my head.
I'll look it back at him and I'll do the same.
I'm laughing.
Lord.
We must converse with our party whether or not we're going to move forward with this deal. But I thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your drink.
Of course, if you want any drink as well, just come back and let us know. We'd be happy to put you to bed for the evening.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I say as I grab my compatriots back towards the main party.
Okay, you walk outside of the encampment. What do you do?
All right, boys, it's going to be a lot of money to borrow those horses, and I don't think y'all can pony up. 75 each.
I have 6 wolf parts I could give them.
That is quite a bit. I only have checked pocket 29.
I don't think we
Ask them if they're interested in fur and bone. I got them if so.
Is there some kind of merchant around this area?
No, I'm gonna give them the wholesale ass wolf parts.
Okay, so if we wait until nighttime, I could do my fog cloud and we could take the horses.
Is it not already nighttime?
It is.
No, it's approaching around mid-afternoon at this point.
Oh, why are they on a
I
fire?
must
Alright,
say,
I'm back.
you guys got some campfires going.
They were cooking meat around this campfire.
It's cold.
Mm-mm.
It's cold outside.
I wanted to suggest something, but I had to go AFK for a moment because someone was knocking on my door.
But should we really be stealing the horses from these people?
I say we could honestly go on foot.
I propose a better idea. How about we challenge their leader to a duel, one-on-one friendly duel, and if we win, if we can convince them into a duel, and if we win, we can take the horses.
Why is it always violence with you?
If you can get them to agree to that, sure.
Well, the only person with a high enough charisma is our buddy Ren here.
What about me?
Last time she tried to use her charisma, she almost got us killed.
I didn't try to use charisma. I tried to use charm person.
What's the difference?
That was a spell. I could just talk. Let's see. What's charisma?
That is. What is the DM thing?
Challenge them to a tournament.
If we can talk to them to challenge them to some type of a friendly duel.
A
win
fighting
to-
contest of some kind.
Is their group? Is their group mixed company?
It's just humans. You mean like
Oh, okay.
races of humans?
Yeah, he said it was just humans.
Okay.
Yeah, you have only seen humans since you entered Barovia.
So they don't want nothing to do with a dwarf.
No, I was gonna.
Oh, I mean, they're
humans,
They didn't say
can there
anything
be
about Red being a halfling.
I'll intimidate them if I need to.
I can't hear what you said, Lauren. What did you say?
Never mind.
Are you
Okay.
not using your headset?
No.
Use it.
Use it. Because
Well-
you legit sound like not there.
I don't think we have to break the bank, and it's only midday, so we can continue adventuring on foot.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
let's just
yeah,
put
we
it up
can.
on foot.
Yeah, it's all right.
We should consider staying overnight though if they're gonna offer us food.
I mean, I do need to heal. Me,
Yeah, we did.
me
we
and
did.
Psych need to heal.
We straight up took a
You guys
turn,
want
but
to spend the day here? Let's do it, but let's get an early start in the morning.
That's fine.
it's fine.
Okay.
I will
You
like
know,
to.
now that I'm remembering, wasn't someone who was dressed fairly like them who gave us that letter that brought us here in the first place?
Yes, you would notice that these individuals you've seen a number of individuals that are dressed similarly in this fashion. But yes, these Vistani are Vistana are very similar in their dress to the individual who gave you the letter.
Is this something me and Kurama wouldn't be privy to?
Yeah, Ramza and Karama would not know this because they did not receive the letter as well.
We may be able to find whoever it was that
I scratch my scaly ass chin, and I nod and agree with what Rocket says.
What did
Did we
Rock
not
say?
promise
We
to
can
go
stay-
keeping
yeah.
Irina safe?
We can stay overnight, and while we're doing it, we can find the person who drafted us to do this.
Well, after you and Kurama's plunge into the water, I think we should rest while you lick your wounds.
I'll be alright either way.
What is that supposed to mean? Lick my wounds.
Well, anyways, I go back into the crowd and say, "Hey, I think I'll take you up on that drink you offered a minute ago."
Oh, wonderful. You guys have decided to stay a little bit longer, I suppose.
Yes, these are my friends. And I point to the party that wasn't with us originally.
We're friends.
This is wonderful. The more the merrier. Come and join the revelries.
Mind their scales.
I mean, I wasn't one to judge, but okay.
All right.
God, Rams is racist.
Ramza is confirmed racist.
Well, we saw
The-
the freaking
Ramza
green
is
and
racist as hell.
yellow.
Ramsey is a belligerent racist, bro.
Well, if you don't
Cool.
mind, I guess I can stomach them for a little while as I down the drink he offers me.
Yeah, each one of you are handed a mug of ale, and you guys are welcome to sit down. Might I be able to tell you guys a story?
Hell yes, I love stories.
I enjoy stories as well.
Okay,
I
well,
read folktales.
oh, well, if you dread folktales, then you can go see Madame Eva for all I care.
Now listen here, you.
Kurama, don't.
As
I
long as you give me this meat, I do not give a shit what you spur.
Well, fine, I'll just keep my stories to myself, you killjoys.
No,
I'd
no.
like to hear the story.
No,
I'd
you
like
can.
to hear.
Yeah, you can tell the story.
So be it. Okay, so you guys seem like you haven't been here for very long. But this is a story about something that happened quite a while ago, and, well, I'll get on with it. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. A very charismatic man, he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard peasants' army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again, though. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew on through the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes, you see. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic could not save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down the river to search the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis, it gives and it takes away. That is proof as to why nobody contests Strahd. Keep that in mind.
Everyone has a weakness.
And you see his entire demeanor has shifts with you bringing that up. Oh, so that is why you're here.
To fight Strahd.
That is
No.
not what.
That's not why we're here.
Listen, I wasn't here the first game
Do you
session.
have some far-reaching ambition I am not privy of?
Well, if you're the only one that actually cares about this, I would most certainly recommend you visiting Madame Eva. She could give you some
Oh, no.
advice.
Would anyone be interested in buying entire Wolflin?
I mean, Eva's a practitioner of the occult. She might take privy to such things.
Alright, I want
We
to
need to
find
go
it.
see this person. This character keeps bringing them up.
Eva, a witch or something? Mentioned the occult just now.
More or less. She's an interesting character. I can only say so much without, letting you envelop the atmosphere yourself.
I set off, done with this conversation to go find Eva.
Well, where would we find her?
How would you rate her appearance on a scale of 1 to 10?
That is a very creepy question to ask.
Yeah,
Where
I-
did we find her?
Ramza is hella sus.
he points off into the larger tent that you saw as you were walking in to the northwest of this encampment, or northeast of this encampment. That is where she
Okay.
is.
Let's see.
I go to the tent.
Let's go.
No. Don't go in the tent.
Man. We should all
Why
go
not,
to the tent.
We need to send a delegate. Let's send Rashidin. I don't know if I said that right.
He is
Rashidin.
not dead, kid. What?
He is
Rashidin was
the
how I
main.
first
She is.
imagined it, but
She
everyone
is
was saying
deep in
Rashidin.
the.
I
Okay.
ignore this suggestion because I need to sell these body parts, and I'm going anyway.
Roche is the
Damn.
patron saint of plague doctors.
Ah, okay. Rashidin. I got you.
Rocket's witch doctor ass.
I'm
the-
assuming this witch doctor is very important, and so I don't think she's gonna want to buy her wolf ones.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
She's not necessarily a witch doctor, but he said she was steeped in the occult.
Right.
We're gonna see.
Say
Okay.
we all go in there.
Yeah, let's go talk to her.
Yeah.
All right, I get there first, and I walk in
Yeah.
holding 6 wolf parts in my arms.
Just walk out. Okay.
Walk the hell up in.
As each of you enters, you see magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. Cackling laughter bursts like a mad lightning from her withered lips. Welcome.
This lady is crazy.
I heard
act
you.
as if
I
were
heard you might
expecting
be interested in wolf parts.
Good to see you, Psych. It is...
How do you know? How do you know who we are?
Psych, you didn't introduce us.
Ren, darling. I know everyone here.
Oh,
Have you been expecting us?
Have I ever met this woman before?
You could say that. No,
Describe
you
her.
have never met this individual before. She is a lady in like her late 50s, early 60s, really hunched over, wearing billowing light clothing, short, maybe around 5'3". Warts cover her face. She's wearing a lot of jewelry.
she's been hella scrying us.
Sports.
It's a hag, boys. Take her out.
Is she well endowed?
I'm not going to answer that question.
More importantly, does she want to buy wolf parts?
I think we could make a trade instead of, passing coin. I think we could trade something
What
a
are
little
you
bit more
willing to trade?
interesting.
Before we continue this conversation, what are you willing to trade for these wolf parts? I'm tired of carrying them around. They weigh over 100 pounds.
I could trade you... Maybe a reading.
So you're
That sounds
psychic.
worth it to me.
Okay, sure.
Come, sit. Come enjoy the atmosphere. And she immediately sits down and takes out a cloth pouch, and it's made of velvet with a string on one end, or a drawstring on one end. She takes out these black and silver embroidered cards from this deck. So, you guys have come here for what reason?
We were on our way to Wallachia, and we heard that this route contained a shortcut.
Ah, so that is all.
No.
I find that most. Oh no.
There was a strange man who gave us a letter and said there was a sick woman who needed help. And, well, point over to Irina. She's perfectly fine. We're not exactly sure.
Yes, I do recall that I saw this letter going out. I do believe that was some greater individual's doing. Well, where's the fun if I just told you what it was?
This is the first I'm hearing about the letter. I look at the
We weren't
party.
there for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying this in character. so maybe they could explain it to
Yeah,
us.
They mentioned
Karama.
it earlier. They mentioned it earlier.
Not to us in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we
We
did.
mentioned it in game.
No, like, they mentioned it in the game, but we weren't there. Like we weren't
When we
there.
met Irina, Ren gave her the letter.
Yeah.
And she was like, maybe that was written by my dead dad or something.
No, like me and Ramza weren't there, and then when you guys brought it up again earlier, or you brought it up again earlier, I wasn't there.
I'm just gonna ask them about the letter.
Like, go ahead.
He's
What do
asking
you
y'all
know
about the letter.
You
Yeah.
guys received.
Well,
Hello?
I'm
When
still
we
sitting in
were-
a chair waiting for my reading.
when we were back in our other town, a strange person brought us a letter, and we inquired, and we were sent to find Irina, who was supposedly the sick woman in the letter, but she is healthy. And when we got there, her husband was dead, which is who we buried. And now we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this letter.
What does the letter specifically entail?
If you go to
Uh.
content photos,
What is
let
this
me look-
witchcraft you speak of?
Kurama, take a look at this with me.
Bitch, I can't read.
Oh, oh, you are a lizard. That is right. Let me read it to you then.
Thank you.
Hail to thee of might
And valor.
and valor. I can't read either, actually.
I, a lowly servant of Barovich, lend honor to thee. We plead to thy to departly needed assistance, or desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Yada name, has been afflicted by an evil. Okay, someone else read it.
Too deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect thee. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Signed, Kolyan Jujorovich Bergmaster, I think.
The Burgermaster.
that's the name of the guy that we
Birdmaster.
buried.
Does someone have a
Okay.
translation list in common? Okay,
Um,
okay. I think we get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a perception check.
I have
You
a
are not-
strange
you are
feeling
not
we were
perceptive
lied to in this letter.
Yes, didn't you say the woman in question was not sick when you met her?
The woman in question's right there. And point to Irina again.
Oh shit!
Like, can we ask Irina, like, what is the meaning of this letter and how we
Irina, do you know who wrote this letter?
Irina speaks up. If I had to take any sort of guess, I would imagine that would be my suitor, Strahd. I thought I explained this earlier, I must not have. But, yeah.
I may not have been listening.
Said, listen.
Yeah, I would most assume that this was the doing of Strahd himself. But, you can never
I
know.
guess I'll turn to Ava and I'll be like, so, Strahd brought us here.
For some sort of twisted reason, most assuredly. I'm not entirely sure what. But just know that if you're going to get out of here, you're going to need to get rid of him.
Wait, we can't just leave?
Have you not seen the fog when you came in? Just
fog?
as you came into Barovia, as you were hiking, you were enveloped in a deep fog as you were walking through the woods, and hold on.
Did you feed the cat today?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. When the last time you emptied the compost?
Not today. Okay. Oh, I'll be right back. Hold on. I got us to do something.
It's overflowing.
Okay. Don't mind this man.
So yeah, he looks concerned after just being like, "Do you have any children we can take inventory of?"
Yeah, I'm a little sus.
Someone roll persuasion on this guy.
I think with
Go
my
for it.
scaly
Go for it.
friend,
Roll
that's safe.
persuasion.
I'm not. My persuasion is bad. I would just get us into more trouble.
Okay. Then what do y'all do in that case?
Just ask him. Perhaps what scaly friend meant to say was Ava mentioned something about us.
He's not scaly.
Oh, I thought Karama had said that. My bad.
What
Oh.
you see on me?
Yeah, you
Just
know,
Let's go back on that one. What my friend had meant to say. But I believe
Friend?
Madam Ava mentioned that a missing child of the Vistani is what we are looking for. You heard of any children that have gone missing lately?
That we could take inventory of.
No.
Y'all seem like the type of person that would cause a child to go missing after the conversation we're having now.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, we're not trying to cause any trouble.
Just
I look
looking
I look at my friends and whisper to them. Maybe a couple of drinks will loosen his tongue.
Maybe a couple of drinks will listen.
Your phrasing is highly suspect.
To,
Yeah.
No
To
matter
give you-
what you say.
to give you an honest answer, though, no, there aren't anybody. There hasn't been any children that have gone missing, particularly of late.
Well, friends, it looks like we've reached a dead end on this lead. Why don't we go
Well,
back to the gallows?
Why don't we? Yeah.
You are a traveling bunch. Is there, say, more groups of your people?
Yes, some of us, house ourselves in the village of Barovia. Some of us house ourselves closer to Valaki and Lake Zarovich. And then some of us just camp out along the sides of the roads as well as go outside of Barovia to go get supplies.
So this child could be anywhere, I assume.
All right. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But let's go back to the gallows. That seems like a sure thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way back to the River Ivalis crossroads.
We're gonna have to cross again. Wait a minute.
No. This.
Oh, it's on a road bridge. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We crossed a bridge right before we got there.
Yeah, you make your way back. And you see the haunting site that you saw as you came through the first time.
Well, I'm gonna go investigate that body.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Do we notice anything is different than before?
Not particularly. No. The body's just still hanging there. You hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows, where there was nothing before. Now hangs a lifeless gray body.
What type of body is that? Is it an adult
Ray.
body or a
It's
child?
it's a grayish green.
Oh,
Make a perception check. You can tell the body is lost a lot of its lively
Okay.
color to it.
Let's see what I have here. Perception check, you said?
Yep.
Ah, shit. Fuck, okay.
Am I able to assist Kurama?
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay.
Well-
As you're approaching, yeah, you could give him. Go ahead and roll with advantage, Karama.
So you
Oh,
roll
what?
twice and pick the higher.
I didn't hear what you said.
Roll a second
to
time. If it's higher, take
19.
that.
Yeah, you. Sorry, repeat what you said.
If it's higher, roll a second time. If it's higher, take the higher number.
Okay.
yeah. If you get advantage, you roll twice.
No.
If you get disadvantage, you roll twice.
I rolled just a number below, so I'll take the 12.
As you approach the hanging body, Something's very similar. It reminds you of something, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You take some steps closer, and the skin. It's a very large creature, whatever this was. Definitely humanoid, standing around 6'5". Very, very well built. In stature. And you realize that this greenish skin isn't skin, but it's more scales. And as you take steps closer, you notice that this looks eerily similar to a guy standing right next to you. It looks like Psyche.
I do
Oh.
love seeing justice being done to these lizards.
Oh my god.
Like fucking dead, bro.
I'm gonna throw a punch at Ramza
I'm
I
gonna
want
walk
to.
for listening to so much of his racist shit this whole time.
Make an attack roll.
Make an attack roll, bro. He's gonna roll a 25.
beat an AC of 18, ho.
What you roll, Nick?
Yeah.
This dude's bringing out the.
You rolled an 18?
I got a 19. I rolled 14, and then I have a +5.
No, what's your AC?
What's easy?
armor class.
Oh, 15. My bad.
Yeah, no, he hits you and deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the face for being a racist piece of crap.
Change your health.
What the fuck was that for?
I'm tired of your
Fucking
I'm tired of your racist remarks.
Can I
While
also?
they're bickering, I'm gonna take my spear and I'm gonna chop that body down.
As you...
Rope.
Oh, you're chopping the rope?
Yeah.
Okay, you slice through the rope, and as the body falls to the ground, it turns to dust as it makes contact with the floor and dissipates.
Oh,
Okay.
Is
Is there anything? I
is
would
there
like.
anything else here or just Gallon?
I would like to search through the dust.
The dust is immediately blown away by the wind. The only thing left are the gallows that you are standing on, as well as the graves that are below the gallows.
Oh boy, we gotta dig up some graves, don't we?
Oh no.
Well, since my first guess wasn't fulfilling the prophecy or whatever, I think we need to dig up a grave or two, and maybe. Oh,
What is your
Maybe-
line of thinking that leads you to think we need to dig up these graves?
well, she did draw the thief card, and they don't call it grave robbing for nothing.
Oh. I roll my eyes and look to the other group for an answer.
Do you suspect that these graves might find an answer?
Well, we're looking for some kind of holy symbol. So, are any of the gravestones marked, like with names?
No, all of them are unmarked.
And maybe there was a priest buried here or something. That could be what we're looking for.
How many graves are there?
There are 11.
Oh,
Time to get to work, boys.
Randy does not agree with this plan.
Randy or Quiver says they're probably gonna be buried around here.
I have a sneaking suspicion that something about that reading seemed like this was the place. Might as well try.
We might as well humor him. We have just enough time to do this and get back to the encampment before sundown.
How about just 2? We could maybe get away with 2 before nightfall.
that's true.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a d12 for me. Anyone.
I'll
Anyone.
roll that d12.
With any mods or
Nope,
6.
just a... Okay, you rolled a 6?
Yep.
You have got to be kidding me!
What?
just a little peek behind the curtain. I was like, sure, I'm going to make them roll d12s because it's going to be a random grave, and they're going to just like slowly make their way through all of them, and if they get lucky, they'll hit the right one. And I rolled a 6 to determine which one, and then you roll a 6, so it be like that.
There you go.
Oh yes.
Anybody have a shovel?
I do not. But we do have lizard friends with
Oh,
lizards.
Okay.
get to work, boys.
Alright. Me and Saik a bit angry. We start digging with our claws.
Get after it, boys!
Okay, you proceed to dig, and eventually you hit like some sort of wooden box, and you're able to pull the dirt away from it to reveal a small casket.
I opened the casket.
Then this casket, you see a skeleton just lying there, crumpled up, and you see a holy symbol. It's a platinum medallion with a gold chain and a red ruby in the center of it.
I grab it and show it to Rocket. And what does this mean?
Would assume that's what we're looking for, and I'm gonna make a religion roll to see if I can tell.
Okay,
Is it a
yeah.
holy symbol too?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
That's 7.
You have no idea.
Down.
Got it.
Ava might know the significance of this symbol. Maybe. We need to get back to the encampment anyways before sundown. I say we take it to her and have her investigate it.
Okay, go for it.
Good course of action.
Yeah, I agree. We should take it back and see.
Fuck these other graves. We don't need them.
Okay, you begin to make your way back to the encampment. Can I get one of you to roll a d20 for me?
I got you.
I'll do it.
Too late. I got a 2.
Whatever.
2? Let
Yeah,
Lauren.
I got a
Let's
2.
let Lauren do it. Mark.
Um,
I got a 2. Go ahead.
any two of you make a perception check for me.
I'll do one.
Okay.
17.
A 7.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
20 for me.
Okay. As you were making your way back and it's getting close to dusk, you're almost to the encampment when you see some bats just flying overhead.
Oh,
Oh,
And
Strahd.
they've been following you for maybe about 5 minutes now.
Didn't we see bats the last time we encountered Strahd?
That we did.
we did.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna pick up my. How far away are they?
They're flying about like 20 feet above your head.
Perfect. I'm going to chunk my spear into the group.
Oh,
Okay, make an attack roll. A 17?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for your information, there are 3 bats.
I'm just trying to scare.
Yeah, you are you trying to hit them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage for me.
holy
Alright.
shit. This mage has got an arm. Or witch doctor.
It's 8 damage.
Oh, 8 damage. Yeah, they have 1 hit point.
Ah,
So
Can I?
you
you
just like
spear one of them.
yeah, it just you just spear straight through one of these bats, and the rest of them the other 2 immediately fly away, and you see a humanoid figure take shape out of this bat and fall to the ground 20 feet. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw. He fails, so he's going to take 2d10 points of damage.
Oh,
9 points of damage and is knocked prone. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my movement to go up and run up to that body. Because I gotta get my spear back, brother.
Okay, yeah,
And then
you...
I'm gonna use my bonus action to flurry of blows to kick this thing in the face.
Okay, go ahead and make attack rolls. What's everybody else doing while he's doing that?
I'm sprinting in after him.
I'm gonna shout at Rocketin that maybe we should restrain this creature to get some information out of it.
I ready my weapon.
I run in after him with my great axe ready.
But yeah, flurry of blows time.
Okay.
It's a key point bonus action.
Don't we not want to know what he is or what he's doing? We can get information out of him.
I don't think we should just straight up kill him, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I got a 24 and a 19.
That man is dead.
24 and a 19, go ahead and roll damage, as both of those hit.
One's gonna deal 4 points of damage. One's gonna deal 4 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you go pop, pop, hit him in the face, and then yank the spear out of his chest. He doesn't... He that obviously hurt him, but it doesn't seem to have messed him up too badly. And he...
Recognize whoever this is?
What?
Whoever is this Strahd?
No, this is not Strahd. This is just some... It looks like a peasant-like individual, but you can see his skin is very pale, and as he's grimacing, you can see 2 fangs from his upper jaw.
Wow.
I'm for mercy.
Someone use the holy symbol on it.
Oh.
That's it from me.
You're using mercy. You're not fighting anymore.
I have my own special brand of mercy.
It's a vampire.
What?
I mean, if it's beyond help, bringing it a swift end is an act of mercy.
Oh, you killed it.
I mean, I will eventually.
Wait, was his jaw
but
fucked
I'm
up?
out of actions.
Okay, I raise my axe if I'm here, and I swing it down on his ass.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
And that was bludgeoning damage, right? Rocketin?
Piercing with a spear, bludgeoning with my feet.
Okay.
22. 22.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Droid, D12. What's my look at my modifier? Okay, 9 damage.
Takes 9 points of damage. Okay, he is going to immediately stand up and looking at the individual who just kind of threw a spear at him. His wound from the spear closes up as he stands up, and he is going to make a slash attack at you. That is a 10 to hit. And seeing that this isn't going how he wants to, he is going to try to run away. So he is going to move out of engagement of 3 of y'all, because who all was readying their weapon?
I
Oh,
had
he-
my
He
weapon.
can't move that far because he used half his movement getting up.
Oh, like,
He
Oh,
can begin to move away.
But I'm a definitely use that attack of opportunity.
Okay, Rocketin, Psyche, Karama, and I think Ramza all have. I don't think Lauren said she was getting close.
Did Ramza?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if
You're
Ramza.
muted.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. What's Ramza doing? Sorry.
I don't know. What did you say you were doing when me and Mario ran into the fight?
I was shouting to not kill this thing.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
It's just me.
It's just
Karama,
you
and-
3. Because...
Can I make an attack?
Yes.
Do we all attack? Do we all get an AoE
Yes.
or AoE?
Okay. Well, I want to throw my spear at his leg to immobilize him.
Okay, go for it. Also, the only reason why Randy doesn't get to make an attack is because he's using a ranged weapon. Just to clarify.
That's fine. Okay, so to roll to attack, what I got to do? Because I don't think I've rolled for an attack before.
Roll a d20, add your to hit modifier. Which, if you're using a spear, should be either your dex modifier or your strength modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
My dex modifier, my proficiency. What the fuck is that?
Your proficiency
proficiency
should
is
be
+2.
2.
I don't see that shit anywhere. Oh, I see it.
Should be at the top.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to do this because that's what I was waiting for, doing an attack. Because I have not rolled an attack before.
Okay, in the meantime, Psych, Rocketen, what did you roll on your attacks?
Oh, just now? Hang on, I haven't yet.
It's live.
I rolled a 24 on my attack.
That definitely hits.
I got a 13.
13, that misses.
Do I need to roll for damage?
Yes.
Oh, I see the proficiency now.
Okay, 8 damage.
You bring the axe down on this creature. It's like barely able to like kind of get its full body mostly out of the way, but you cleave into its leg. And it's also wary of Rocketen, who goes down to make a axe kick on it, and it just dives out of the way and begins to run as Karama tries to go for an attack.
Krama, you better fuck him up.
Okay, so if I'm using a spear, what I have to do by whatever I roll, dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I roll a 8, and then +2 for dexterity, and then another 2. So I got 12.
12. That misses. So you try and jab your spear into him as he's just getting cleaved by the axe, and he dives out of the way trying to avoid Rocketen's kick, and that throws you off, and you just jam it into the ground. And he is going to run 15 feet away.
Is it our turn now?
Yep, it's your turn.
I'm gonna close that gap because I can run 30 feet on my turn. And then I'm gonna swing my great axe at him again.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20, add your
I'm due for a bad roll. 8.
8. Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Ren, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just watching. Won't want to fight.
Okay.
I want to join the fray.
Quiver, if you're gonna make an attack roll, go ahead and roll for that. Rocket, whoever hasn't attacked yet, go ahead and roll for attack rolls.
Can Ramza roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, four misses. The creature, as the arrow is coming towards him, just smacks the arrow aside. Doesn't even like care. He's in full primal mode at this point.
I hit a 19, or I got a 19.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Which one is the D8 one?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's,
Got it. Yeah. 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay, that also misses. Or wait, that was damage. Never mind. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you cleave into him as he's just trying to scramble away. He's barely standing up at this point. He's kind of just tripping over, trying to get away. Anybody else needed to roll an attack?
I've still got my turn, right?
Okay, yes. I don't think...
Each attack this thing.
So with Syke standing behind it, I'm going to run in front of it to kind of flank him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my spear in both hands and I'm going to try to jam it up under his jaw.
Holy fuck.
Okay. Okay. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
23.
23 to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Max damage, that's 11, boys.
11 points of damage. He's looking rough at this point. He's just like dazed, looking around, trying to figure out what he can do to get out of here.
And then I use my bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point for that flurry of blows, and I'm gonna. Is my spear in there? Is it?
Yeah, you have it stuck in. Go for it.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
No, that doesn't hit. He just kind of rips the spear out as he's trying to get out of the way of this headbutt and takes like 2 points of slashing damage as he rips the spear out.
All right, and then I'm gonna use my second attack with that flurry of blows. I don't know. That first headbutt missed. I'm gonna headbutt him again.
Okay, go ahead and attack. Oh, do it with advantage because you're flanking. I forgot that on the last one, but go ahead and on this one.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a 19.
19, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I'm about to use the class feature as well. That's 7 damage from the unarmed strike.
Why is Steven whooping his ass?
Okay.
And
Take-
then I'm going to use my Hands of Harm. So I hit him with an unarmed
I'll
strike.
try to whoop his ass.
I'm going
You're
to
hit.
channel Necrotic Key into him.
Okay.
If he, and that's going to be another 5 damage.
Another 5 damage. The necrotic damage seems to have little to no effect on him.
Got him.
And as you do this, he's going to take his turn to disengage. And with what he's going to... You see some of the wounds start to begin to heal up a little bit. And then he disengages so he doesn't take attacks of opportunity. And he's going to jump and climb up the tree 20 feet.
This is gonna be here. There you go.
So,
Quiver, it's your time to shine.
Shoot that bitch.
okay. It's the party's turn. What are y'all doing? We'll
All
start
right,
with
so
Kurama.
I'm gonna grab my spear from the ground since I missed. And you said he's up in the air?
Yes.
He's on a tree.
Okay, so I'm gonna make another attempt to throw my spear at him to come bring him down.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay. I got a 15.
A natural 20 quiver or a dirty 20? Oh, okay. Sorry, Kurama. This takes priority here. That 20s take priority. Quiver, go ahead and roll damage and double it because, nat
We
20s.
crit, boy.
We crit. First crit of the day.
Oh, wait. Are your crits double total, not double dice?
I like to do double total.
Okay. That's
Like-
OP.
Well, considering there's not much else, like, none of y'all are playing a goblin. So, like, that drops a lot of that.
16 damage with
Six-
it being double.
So it was 8 originally? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you shoot him as he's, like, trying to climb up. Sinks into his hand, and then he falls to the ground. Like, it shoots up through his wrist, so he loses his grip on the tree, plummets to the ground, and you see the rest of the unlife flow out of his body as he hits the ground and knocks unconscious.
The dude is dead.
The unlife? Ooh.
Yeah, because I can't say knock the life out of him, because,
Should I execute him?
Hell no. We,
Kyle, did you hear the music I was playing for this fight?
we need to know why Strahd's been following us all this time. Or what his motives are. We need to question this thing.
Well, Well, start
Let's
the
grab him,
question.
hold him down.
He's unconscious.
Oh,
Tie him down.
Could I wake him up if I hit him hard enough?
What?
You can most certainly try.
All right, I'm going to.
Does anybody have a
Wait,
rope?
I got a better idea.
oh, I have a heal I can use.
I don't think you want to heal him.
Can we possibly wake him up with that holy symbol?
No, that might have the opposite effect.
But that's what I mean. Like, if it's like,
That may obliterate him.
oh well,
Well, if it needs obliterating, I can handle that, and I start reaching for my stakes.
No, sir. Quiver here has got some rope. Tie him up. Bound him.
I don't think. I don't
Break
think
his
rope is going to do much.
I have these manacles.
Restrain him in any way and wake him up. I'll begin the questioning.
no.
Do we believe this thing would regrow limbs?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Shit.
But I think any more damage might kill it.
Ren, what do you think we should do with this one?
Don't kill it.
Okay.
I'll use my manacles on it.
Yeah, it
Not
succeeded
wanting
on
to kill
its
it
death
is the
saving
single
throws.
reason I didn't use holy damage on it. I feel like that would have murked it.
Okay, so you put manacles around it.
Yeah.
Okay. It is currently restrained.
It may be more perceptive to answering your questions, since we all got our share of damage in on him.
I don't think just manacles is gonna be enough.
Put it on your headset, please.
Anyway,
Moving
we're just let
on.
him-
That
If
horrible.
he tries to shapeshift, he'll have some manacles on his bat wing, so it's fine.
Okay, I've got stakes at the ready.
Ren, question him.
Yeah.
He is currently unconscious. He
Ask him what
sees.
his masters want by following us all the way around.
You want me to ask?
Yes.
Because it's an animal?
No. He's probably going to be more perceptive to talking to you because you didn't.
Yeah, we whooped this shit out.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to speak animal language.
No.
Okay.
So I think it's a human question mark.
The vampire. I think,
Yeah.
or something.
I thought it was a bat. Half
Mm.
bat.
I mean, it transformed.
Vampire,
Like,
that makes-
like you wouldn't have to speak non-human to it.
Okay.
It appeared
If
when
it's a
Steven-
vampire. Can I pull out? I'm gonna pull out my mirror and see if I can see a reflection.
What do you want me to ask you?
You do not see a reflection. Oh, my
What they've
my
been
mic
doing
is
is
my
doing
mic is
following us
muted.
all day.
Yeah, there is no reflection as you try and look at it.
It do be a
Excuse
vampire. Though.
me. Why are you following us?
It isn't
I
conscious.
want to help you.
You gotta wake it up first.
I'm gonna use
Oh, no,
my.
Not been
I'm gonna
famous.
use
Okay,
my
okay,
last
okay,
key point
okay,
to
okay.
heal it.
Hold on. Hold on.
No.
Can I pour some water on it?
Steven healed it.
Oh,
Hold on.
Actually, I just have a. I don't need to use a key point. I have a medicine bag I can use.
Okay,
Is
so
there a medicine check to bring it back or something.
sure, I think that would be better than using like radiant healing, divine
I didn't
healing.
use my key point. I just
Why
remembered
did you
I have
kill it?
alchemist
Accidentally
tools.
smite him.
I'll just execute it if it
Uh,
accidentally.
All right, I'm gonna make that medicine check to
Go for
bring
it.
back to 1 or whatever it is that it's. I forget what that does.
Yeah, go
That
ahead.
is an 11. Is that?
You bandage up the wounds, but it does not bring it back to consciousness. It seems like it's stabilized, but whatever you did wasn't enough to bring it back to consciousness per se.
Well, there's only one thing left to do now, and I'm gonna raise the stake high in the air.
Let Lauren pour water on it.
It's no one going to stop me.
Can you perform like a ready action outside of combat?
Depends on. Just tell me what you're trying to do.
Like be ready to slash at him if he attempts to run away.
Sure,
Like
you can just tell me that you're doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna prevent rocket in from killing this straight up. And I'm going to instead do an unarmed strike on him. To wake him up.
Why would hitting it wake it up?
It's more likely to wake him up than Steven pouring holy water on his ass.
Why wouldn't a hit not wake him up?
Alright, no, let's just go with Ren's idea first. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pour water on him. I
Okay.
have some water.
I thought we already tried pouring water on
No,
him.
Steven's about to pour holy water on his ass.
Oh.
Ren is trying to pour real water on him.
Ren, you pour water on him?
Yes.
Okay. You go to pour water on the vampire, and from that you hear a guttural screech as a blue flame completely encases this creature and is burnt to a crisp, as vampires have a weakness to running water.
Oh, really?
We will not.
Since when?
No, I didn't know
Have
that.
you ever seen
Ren,
Twilight?
what did you do?
A running water's like a river, right? Or is it?
I mean, if you
poured my
splash water
spoon.
on something, I would say that serves the
It was
purpose.
from my water spoon.
We better kill Strahd with water balloons. Let's go.
Let's ask.
It was also like at
in the creek.
it was also at half a hit point, so it didn't take much.
Okay, Ren. Well, you are no longer going to be doing any of the questioning in the group.
I'll pick
I
up my
was
manacles from the
questioning,
ashes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So did the other bats just fly away?
Yes, they all flew away as soon as the spear came out.
I'd hedge a bet that those might have been actual bats.
All right, let's just go explain the holy symbol.
Okay, you make your way into town and arrive at Madame Eva's tent. What do you do?
Make that holy symbol.
Knock.
What up, girl? We got a cross.
What?
I say.
After all vampires.
Oh, tell her we dug this thing up and then show her the holy symbol.
Yeah, duh.
Was this not something in your tarot cards?
Ah, yes. That is the... How did you find that so quickly?
Well, you see, one of our guys rolled a 6. And then just so happened.
So you see, one of our guys rolled a 6. He says in character.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Put that in the animatic, folks. Put that in the animatic.
Lucky guess? We dug up some graves and found this on their body.
Well, I suppose that works. Yes.
Mentioned a crossroads.
So, what exactly are you wanting her to do with it? Because you just kind of showed it to her and didn't say anything.
What does this do? I guess.
In the hands of someone of the cloth, it can do a variety of different things.
Ah, shit. Are any of you a priest?
You're the closest thing, witch doctor.
Yeah, I think you are the closest.
I don't think I qualify.
I don't think I either.
How will this item assist us in our campaign against Strahd?
Well, if you come across somebody of the cloth, they can do a variety of different things. The symbol allows the wielder to flash sunlight at creatures. It can also hold and possess vampires and even turn the undead.
But your seance you performed earlier, it would seem this is crucial for us going forward to keep this in with us.
Yes, well, just a lot of you by yourselves wouldn't be able to fight off such a great entity as Strahd. You need at least some sort of help.
Okay.
This item was used by a individual of the past known as Ladonna, and well, she used to destroy vampire nests and kill various creatures, and this was gifted upon her. So,
Is she still alive in this mortal realm to this day?
no. Ladonna passed away at least a century ago.
Well, damn. Okay. I don't think it should go with Quiver, personally.
So yeah,
Oh,
you guys can add to your inventory Holy Symbol of Ravenkind.
I'll put it in my
We all
inventory.
have it, or just one of us?
Well, just I don't care who has it, but one of you has it.
I'll put it in my inventory.
Yeah, Karama did dig it up.
Actually, he is a monk, so he might be the closest thing to a holy symbol.
Sounds like it needs a out of character cleric or paladin.
Yeah,
Never
it
pull off.
out of character requires a paladin or cleric for attunement for it to be of any use.
What was it
If
called again?
only Kyle had gone with the paladin.
Don't worry, I'm going to multi-class into a fighter paladin.
Just kidding. You have to be good, I think.
I'm neutral good, I
Oh,
think.
okay. I thought you were like still lawful evil or whatever.
I was never believing.
What was that holy symbol called again?
The Holy Symbol of Ravenkind.
Okay.
We found one of the 3 MacGuffins boys speedrunning. Let's go.
Okay then.
I say we bunk here for the moment. Set off in the morning towards Valaki.
Yes,
Fine.
you do need
That's
a
fine.
rest.
I could use a chance to recover my key.
I need to get my health.
I need to
anyway.
sleep off these 4 hit points. Sight, punch the shit out
And
of
I'll
people.
punch the shit out of you again if you make any more comments like
Hey,
that.
shut up.
Big lizard.
Okay. So the lot of you bed down for the night.
Yes.
Okay.
I make sure to bed away from the quiet Quiver as I don't trust him.
I do too.
Okay. Well, the night of rest comes to you with, well, trouble to say the least. You find yourself troubled sleeping. Nightmares enter each of you as you try and sleep. Since the only person that gave me backstory was Ren, I will say that Ren, as you drift off to sleep, as you entered this area, you continually smelled the smell of alcohol, and it immediately put you off, but you were able to suffer through it. But trying to find rest here is an almost impossible task, as your mind just keeps racing back to that night over and over again, just replaying on repeat until you finally pass out. And that is where we will end the session.